Hello and welcome to the next episode of Python for Chemical Engineering Calculations. And in this short video, I will show you how to get information about your NumPy arrays, about its size and shape, and how to get access to its elements, and how to change its elements. So first thing I need to start with is to import NumPy. And let me introduce a NumPy array. See, which will be the following. So I can see my array here, I can see its type here, but we actually can get information about its type using the command type. So if I do C, it's actually D type. It will return me the type of the elements of this array, which is integer. I can get information about its shape, and well, I can tell looking at that this is 2x3 array. To be more exact, if I print it, right, it's 3 rows and 2 columns. So I can get the information about its size. Well, it has 6 elements, so the size will return number 6 for the number of elements in this array. And also I can get the information about its number of dimensions. It has, well, 2 dimensions, rows and columns, so the n dimensions will be 2. And finally, I can actually, similarly to lists, I can use length to get the length of my array, which will be 3, which will correspond to the number of rows here, or the elements of this list here. All right. So then, if I want to get the information about certain elements in my array, I can simply index them by their 2 indices. All right. So for example, I can get C00, which is 0, or C11, which is 3, which is this element. Furthermore, if I want to get the entire column or the entire row, I can do the following. I can do C0, which will return me the entire first row, or C1, which will give me the entire second row. Or I can do the following. I can do slicing of the array, and I can get the first slice, the first column of it, or the 0 column to be more exact. Or I can get the first one as well. Finally, if I want to change the elements of my array, I can simply do an assignment and say, well, C, let's say 1 equals to, let's say, 10. Print my C, you can see that this element became 10. I can do that for the entire row, doing C0 equals to, let's say, minus 10. And now the entire first row became minus 10, or similarly, I can do it for a column. So for the first column equals 100. So now my entire first column is 100, or I can actually fill the entire array with a certain value. I can do C fill, and let's say I want to fill it with not a number. Well, here it actually filled it with the number which corresponded to not a number. This is how the not a number is represented in Python.